I'll tell you, my grandpa Redden, I just shared his video beside this one. I'll link it to this one, my grandpa's old driver's license. Anyway, I'll tell you how my grandpa Redden was. If my grandpa Redden would have been alive today, I wouldn't have to beg for help. My bike's down. My bike is still down. Nobody's come forth. If my grandpa Redden had been alive, I would have already had a bike. I would already see he was orphaned and you're not. He knew a rough life. Well, if my grandpa now you had to put up now my grandpa never talked, he yelled. I've never known my grandpa to just talk. He always yelled. He always cussed. Now, let's say I ask you, let's say you have a good job, and I ask you for help and you deny me. Let's say your family. After my grandpa would bring me a bike, happily bring me a bike, he would then cuss you out. That's just the way he was. He was a no bullshit guy. You know, he didn't like anybody being treated bad. He was treated bad when he was an orphan. He was a no bullshit guy. So if my grandpa would have got word that I put it this way, the only one in the family that comes close to him is my Aunt Emma. My Aunt Emma, she reminds me of my grandpa Redden. My Aunt Emma would feed me in a heartbeat, and my Uncle Roger, husband and wife. But my grandpa, he didn't like if you had the money and you could help somebody, you just being sorry and no good, you got cussed out by my grandpa. And he was the first one to drag you outside. After he beat you, he would feed you. That's just the way he was. He was afraid of nobody. Yeah, he had a loud mouth. He would make you a little nervous. Just the way he was. He had a loud mouth. You could hear him a mile away. My dad's friend, Vernon Lay, told me we could hear your grandpa a mile away cussing and raising hell when your dad was growing up. My grandpa had a loud mouth. If he'd been alive today, I wouldn't have to beg. No. Once my grandpa Redden got word that I'm down and out, he'd been over here. And the only one I know in the family that's come close to him is my Aunt Emma. She gets the gold medal. But probably right now, my grandpa is cussing in the grave, from the grave. How bad the world has got. That's what I really miss about him. If you could put up with his loud mouth, you needed help, he was here. And I really miss him there. God, I miss my grandpa Redden.